Hi, this is Emily Ionelli, and I'm going to be talking about something that I really don't have a lot of knowledge of per se, but I have opinions. And opinions are as important as knowledge. It's my personal beliefs. We're all entitled to that. We live in a country where we're free to express and share our ideas and opinions. I watched the two conventions, the Republic Convention and the Democrat Convention. And I think that I never realized this. In my lifetime, I took pride in voting. I know who I'm going to vote for. It's crystal clear. There are concerns I have. We don't have the control over how an election will turn out. All we can do is vote for the candidate we think is best for the job, but that may not be the outcome. I think overall the conventions conveyed what the candidates wanted to in their conventions. The Republicans obviously were focusing more on crime in this country, protecting our borders, and I don't know. I don't know if you see it the way I see it, but they seem to have an agenda where they discriminate, they hate, and they are very, I don't know. I think that the candidate representing the Republican Party, he's a multi-billionaire. He's proved success. I think he was born with a silver spoon in his mouth, though. He's never proved himself as far as a military record. I think he's earned a lot of his success through his father. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. But the man is a corrupt individual from what I gather, and he's very insensitive, very unfeeling, unemotional, very narcissistic, paranoid, full of himself. He just comes across as someone who just thinks about himself, and he doesn't look at the people of the country. I don't want someone like him in the White House. That's my opinion, which I'm entitled to. I don't feel safe with Donald Trump as a president of the United States of America. I think he would do harm to this country. I think he would take away certain rights of people who are deserving of these rights. I think he has a lot of hatred and he bears it and he incites people and he just pulls them in. He has this, I don't know what you call it, but the way he talks, he's so crass. And he seems very sarcastic most of the time. And he never talks some substantive issue. He doesn't talk about issues. He talks about, he's a mudslinger, a name caller. He will do great harm for our country. And I don't care. And if anybody comments and criticizes me for my opinion in a hateful way, I will report you. I am entitled to express my opinion. And I think Donald Trump is not the candidate that should be running for president of the United States of America. We have too much to lose if he gets into office. Hillary Clinton has served our country. She came into the White House as First Lady. She did a lot of good work throughout her early career in benefiting children. She's not perfect. Donald Trump is not perfect. Donald Trump is successful. Hillary Clinton is successful. There's a big difference between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. Hillary, for some reason, has also attracted opposition. For whatever reasons, there's some controversy which I'm not fully aware of. But when I see her and I see the sincerity in the way the Democratic Convention played out with the speakers, there's a part of Hillary that comes through as a human being, a compassionate person, someone who knows what we as a country need to focus on. I don't know her overall plan, but when I listen to her speak, she did talk about things that are important to people. We are very concerned for our future. People are concerned for their jobs. They're concerned for their medical. They're concerned for their safety. They're concerned for the high costs of education. There seems to be a divide in this country between the two parties. I got this feeling that the Republican Party is just a party that emanates hate. And I don't want anything to do with the Republican Party. The Democratic Party seems to be the party for the people. And I believe that Hillary, although she may not be the best candidate, neither is Donald Trump. I feel more comfortable with her in office than I do Donald. I don't know what to make of Donald Trump, to be honest with you. I never seen someone so arrogant running for presidential seat. And he attracts people. There are people that are very much for him, and there are people that are totally against him. I was willing to give him a chance, but the way I see it, he's not worthy of it. And I, come November, will cast my vote for Hillary. I don't know what the outcome will be. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that Donald Trump does not become our president, but we just don't know. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that Hillary will be our next president. I was a baby when John F. Kennedy was our president. I read about John F. Kennedy. In my lifetime, there's no president that even comes close to John F. Kennedy. John F. Kennedy was a war hero. He was a scholar. He was a father, a husband and a father. He was a proud American. And he was a great president. But tragically, we lost him. We will never know what John F. Kennedy could have done. Now we are faced with a monumental decision, a decision that will shape the lives of many. Hillary will stand by the LGBT community. Hillary will stand by those who have disabilities. Donald Trump mocks people with disabilities. Donald Trump is anti-LGBT. Donald Trump wants to build a wall. Hillary wants to keep that spirit that America was built upon. Immigration is what built up this country. Donald Trump wants to round up Muslims. Not every group of people should be classed in a bubble. The majority of the Muslim population are hardworking, caring people. And I watched that Democratic convention and I saw Khizr Khan speak on behalf of his son, who served proudly this military, and he died in service of his country, the United States of America. Donald Trump would not even acknowledge him. I have had it with Donald Trump's insensitivities. I struggle too. I am transgender, male to female. I have bipolar disorder. I'm raising a son who's autistic. I've been discriminated against. I don't need a president who discriminates. I want a president who cares. I vote Hillary Clinton for president. The debates will soon come, and we will see. And I realize that I should give the two candidates a fair chance. But what I've seen of Donald Trump, I don't want any part of it. I am more comfortable with a president who will lead by example and who will work together in concert with government and not be the one who says, I will do this all by myself, as Donald Trump states. Donald Trump doesn't really know. He talks the game, but he doesn't know. As a member of the party who did not support him said, vote your conscience. Vote your conscience. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to vote my conscience. I also believe that Hillary will work with Bernie Sanders, who had many good ideas, and I hope that we see progress. Until next time, Hillary for president.